Hello, and welcome to another update video about Link. The Link chart has shown a bit of upside, and we have now approached that trend line. That's a critical level that we already talked about in the days before. So it's quite interesting because this could be an interesting breakout point. I always try to make you aware of breakouts before they happen. Obviously, can I guarantee a breakout? No, but it is, it's always a question. Are you a pullback trader? Are you a breakout trader? What are the signals you want to hear? But I can help you understand the structure a little bit, help you just understand what I can see. It's not a crystal ball, but I can share with you my thoughts about market structure. I can tell you that for me, the downside structure doesn't look complete. That still leaves the door open for lower, for a more extended correction. There are, a few ways how this correction could indeed unfold. I don't think it's so important to really know which way it's going to take because we don't, nobody knows. But there are some potentials. And I shared already yesterday on Discord that I see here the potential for a C-wave rally to the upside. Since then, the momentum has picked up a little bit and we have arrived at that descending trend line. Now, the trend line itself is not so important for Elliott wave. It isn't, because a break above the trend line does not invalidate any structures, but it could generate the additional upside momentum needed to get into this target box for the yellow C wave, which is a more extended correction. Let me take you through the different pathways I see. Ultimately, the market can do anything, but there are 2 or 3 pathways of the infinity of possible pathways, that I see as likely. And the idea is that we are obviously here in a wave 2 correction, and the wave 2 could be either. And now let's talk about the 2 to 3 structures I see, so as likely. So the first one is here just a simple A, B, C structure. That's the white count, in which the C wave is 1, 2, 3. So, and this 4th wave could have topped. And then we're now moving down in wave 5. But it takes, to confirm that, we need a break below the Wednesday low, and that would be $12.44. Okay, or around about $12.40. And then we could be moving down in wave 5, happy days, complete the structure in a very simple way. And the wave 5 would be an ABC structure because this C wave is an ending diagonal. To keep that scenario alive, the B wave should at some point finish, and we should come down in, the B wave should finish here, white wave B, and we should come down in wave C. And again, the break of the trend line does not invalidate this B wave at all. However, it will be invalidated with a break above $16.03. That's the make or break point. I have to say, looking at it, it doesn't look, I don't like the look of this count. It ideally would have just done another low, that's it. Now, forming this ABC structure here potentially, and I zoom in a little bit, it just makes this 5th wave very, very long. It makes it very, very long, to a degree where I say it doesn't really look great. And the concept of having the right look is so important in Elliott wave. But I won't take it off the chart because it's possible. And bear in mind that the C wave down is an ending diagonal. These are sometimes ugly and out of shape, okay? And especially the 5th wave could be the longest one because the 3rd is already longer than the 1st. And then the 5th might be longer than the 3rd. That would be unusual, but possible. But because it is unusual, I think probabilities for that count are reducing a bit unless we really get an immediate downturn from here. And then in that event, we would probably see the price get to $10.68 or an $8.92. So that's an area of interest. It is also possible, and that wouldn't really change much, but I want to share with you that it is also possible that this 4th wave is extending, probably not as a flat structure, then it would be too high, but as a triangle. So you see we have 3 waves up, we have what I consider 3 waves down, possible 3 up, and it could turn into a triangle. Do I have enough waves for a triangle? No. But if we stay below the $16.10 level, well, that breakout point to the upside here, that previous swing high, you could call it, and we see now a series of lower highs and higher lows, then this wave 4 is a triangle. That's a scenario I would park. I just want to share it with you. I would park that for now until we see further evidence. There's no rush acting on that one because, let's be honest, a triangle would just be sideways action. So we can just wait if it reveals itself. In one scenario, however, where, I think a larger rally is coming up, we probably need a break above the trend line anyway. And if we then see an increase in upside momentum, that's the potential from here. It's a larger C wave rally, okay, basically as an ABC structure. And again, because we're dealing with a correction, my view is there's either a chance this is indeed the yellow WXY pattern, and in the Y wave we have an ABC, or this is just all of it is an A wave. We get a B and a C. But again, does it matter? Not so much, because if it's a 3-wave rally that's quite substantial, it is some kind of a B wave, okay? And the first area to watch is this one between $16.64 and $19.89. In none of these scenarios, I currently assume that the low is in. It could be in, yeah, it could be in, but there's no way for me at the moment to confirm that, all right? So there's no reliable bottoming structure. So it would take a while to confirm this. Now, if you think the low is in, you could very easily trade it, because we can easily set a stop below one of these last swing lows. Especially the one below the 14th of April low should be relevant. And the reward to risk ratio is amazing, because if the low is in, we should head towards $90 plus. So it's worth a shot if you think so. For me, from an analysis point of view, I would need to see further structure to confirm this. It's at the moment not possible to do so, because the downside structure looks incomplete, and the rally is also just in 3 waves. And even if a larger 3-wave rally emerges, there is no way for me to confirm the low is in, yeah, until I see 5 waves. And that might be different, in a different structure, but we are starting to approach a 3rd-wave rally. Okay, and if the larger degree assumption is correct on the chart, then the 3rd-wave rally to the upside shouldn't really start with a 3-wave move. So unless some exceptions apply, which could always be the case, but we can only look at probabilities here, yeah, the price hasn't bottomed yet. That's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.